Okay, triggering the camera. Lights on the camera, so here we go. So now it's sending the AT commands. That's what we're seeing here, right? Mm-hmm. We had to stop poachers before they killed wildlife. That was the whole motivation behind all of this technology. And to do that, we would have to have basically a burglar alarm for a national park. And that's what we created. Carolina Wren calling. It's the tea kettle song. Why don't we go pick a tree that's like... We'd be doing this if we didn't have financial support, if we didn't have the organization behind us. This is, our goal to save wildlife. And we recognized the problem that there was no technology that was out there that could stop the poaching before they kill the animals. As Steve often says, it was never his intention of inventing a camera, but there wasn't a camera that met our technical specifications, so we had to do it. I've always felt that technology, if applied appropriately, could be an answer to solving some of the big challenges we face in conservation. So we're joined in our testing of TrailGuard by a beautiful forest bird, the hairy woodpecker. TrailGuard is the first tiny AI-embedded camera alert system that is very low power and offers very long battery life. There are about 255,000 parks in the world, and about 80,000 of them are under threat, whether it's poachers, whether it's illegal loggers, miners, etc. So it should take its normal time.
A minute, roughly.
The larger the park, the more difficult it is to manage with the rather skeletal crews of rangers that they often have in these parks. Like, let's take, for example, the Serengeti National Park, where we've deployed TrailGuard at one point. They have 155 rangers to protect an area the size of the state of Maryland that we're in right now. What if we could have several hundred of these in a park? Then all of a sudden, those 155 rangers become as effective as 1,500 or maybe even 15,000 rangers. So it's what in the military we call force multipliers. There it, we got it. Success, Steve. So there's me in the bounding box, proving that the camera works. Did you forget how to howl? I joined Resolve about 9 years ago after 26 years at World Wildlife Fund, where I was chief scientist. At Resolve, I set up a new program called the Biodiversity and Wildlife Solutions Program, and out of that we started experimenting with new kinds of technology for conservation. The reason that I'm so passionate about conserving endangered wildlife probably stems from the realization that they have every right to be here too, and we shouldn't be the ones who decide whether they're going to flourish or continue to eke by or perish from the earth.
It's the multiplicity of species which makes life so much more valuable. So I don't want to be the only species around on the planet. So all this is the communication with the network, the LTE network, and then finally it shuts down at this point.
11:30, 11:42, so the last one, 11:41. Oh, it just took another one. Perfect, it transferred the data. We'll measure the quiescent current right there where it's shut off. Most important things for a remote sensor is to be very low power because you can't have people going out and changing batteries, particularly like in reserves where there's serious poachers and it could be risky to the rangers. So this system has to be as autonomous as possible. Basically, everything in the system is off, except in the camera. We have this passive infrared motion sensor, we have the ambient light sensor, and we have the microcontroller that's buried in here, always on, but at super low levels, like 5 to 10 microamps, so almost nothing. Okay, so it's 7.87 microamps, which is perfect. So it's between 5 and 10. The camera and the communications unit is sound asleep, basically powered off and drawing almost no current. And that's exactly what we want. So this unit is ready to go to the field. So Charlie, if you wouldn't mind being our guinea pig, our human object class. Lights off, so should have taken your picture and detected you as a human being. I'll tell you what probability you are as a human if you'd like to know.
The probability?
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's see what your probability was. And then it filters out any false positives, and there you are, looking pretty snazzy. The probability that, oh, it's really good today.
Yeah.
You put on your human suit. You, look at, so you are 0.9990 human.
Oh, heck yeah. That's good.
What part of you is not human? Cooper's hawk.
Oh, look at that.
Human-wildlife conflict is emerging as, in many ways, the most serious problem of wildlife conservation around the world. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes until the tiger comes out. Okay. One of the things that we want to do is to mitigate, to reduce human-wildlife conflict, whether it's tigers, whether it's wolves or grizzly bears, or elephants coming into croplands. And the first thing that you have to do in order to promote coexistence is you have to be able to detect the animals in the first place. And that's where TrailGuard comes in. So we've got 3 different cameras going, different versions of the AI computer vision chip. This one is our old standby. The inference will be done on the Myriad 2 chip from Intel in here. Here she comes, here she comes. Let's go. There's the tiger. Let's zoom in on it.
Oh, super.
So that's the AI pulling the tiger out and identifying it as a tiger.
Wow.
So Cividia's tiger detector is working beautifully in our system.
So actually, I've been working on this for more than a quarter of my life, but had I had the right tools at the right time, it would have come to fruition much sooner, and in the course of that, it would have saved countless animals. One of the best things that can help any engineering effort is using the right tools. A lot of the people that are interested in helping animals and using technology to do so are distributed around the world and different time zones, different languages. So a tool like Altium, particularly Altium 365, with its collaborative capabilities, it allows real-time communication and exchange of ideas. It's like having the rest of our engineering team in the next cubicle rather than across the ocean.
We often get from the smartest people the question, so what effect have you had? Like, how can you measure it? In Dudhwa Tiger Reserve in the north in Uttar Pradesh state, we were setting up our camera system to monitor tigers, and that evening a group of poachers walked by and we caught them on camera, and then the arrest went out for them. We've been deploying our system in 2 parks in Zambia in Africa, and in both of those we've detected poachers almost every day. So it's clear that TrailGuard has this tremendous role to play as a burglar alarm, as an early warning system.
It's a reward for all the time that you spend trying to make this happen.
Thank you for watching Altium Stories. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and colleagues. By subscribing and hitting the bell icon, you'll never miss out on the latest engineering stories from our channel. We would love to hear your thoughts, so please comment and let us know your favorite engineering story. Thank you for supporting us and helping us continue to share the impactful work being done by engineers around the world.